Hi, sixth graders. Welcome to Friday. Stelly wanted to join in on the video. Hi, girl. Today is, yes, I know, Friday, April 17th. This is Stella. And today, all your hard work of all your explanatory essay notes are going to be put to use. So we'll go through the slide first. Here's our slide. Hi, Stella. It's taking a long time to load here. All right, well, I'm going to read this small one. It says, I can identify how animals impact people in a positive way. I can begin to develop and brainstorm ideas for my explanatory essay. I can evaluate and determine evidence to be used in my explanatory essay. So remember, keep going to the updates and liking them each morning so you can get counted for attendance. One day I had one class that had everyone but one, so we're getting there, but it'd be nice to get if everybody could check in every day. Again, we're going to be doing a circle frame map today for explanatory notes, and I'm going to go through and show you how that's going to be done. And then you're going to use all your resources that you've been collecting, so all your explanatory notes, essay answers. So here's the brainstorming map for explanatory essay. So you're going to open this up. You got to wait to then open it with Cami. And then when you're inside, you get down? All right. When you're inside, again, this will come up and you're going to have to upload it. You'll just say yes, but it'll still keep you in Cami. All right, so here are the directions. You're going to read through them carefully, but I just want to paraphrase some of them. You're going to use your explanatory notes that you all submitted through Cami. Some of you did some Google Docs, but that's where you had the three questions, like what did the person learn from the animal, how do they improve their lives, that kind of stuff. Those three questions. And you're going to use that information to fill out the circle frame map. This one right here is just the example so you can see. I'm going to talk about that in a moment. Down here is where you're going to actually type on it. Okay, so your answers go down here on the blank one. This is just my example for you so you can see what it should look like. Okay, so again, using your explanatory notes, record one-word reasons that answer the essential question, which the essential question, I'm going to put it down here, how can people enhance their lives through observing and interacting with animals? So right in this circle, you're going to type one-word answers. So that's where, like when you were talking about companionship, friendship, those kind of things, loyalty, any of these one-worded ones, you're going to type them all in this circle. So you're going to add a text box. Okay, so you come over here, add a text box. You're going to come over here and start typing loyalty, for instance, if that's your answer. Okay, and then it's telling me I typed a letter wrong. L-T-Y. Okay, so there's my first answer. So you're going to write 5 to 10 words that describe how people can enhance their lives. Okay, on this outside box, you're going to give an example of loyalty from any of the stories you read from Springboard, which here's the list of the Springboard text: Travels with Charlie, Saying Farewell to a Faithful Pal, Dogs Make Us Human, My Story, Hampshire Way, A School for Wayward Wizards. The articles, you either did 2 or 3 articles, so whichever title you use, you're going to use from one of those, but you have to use an example from each of these, and you can use your own experience or any of these movies or any other movies you've watched or shows that are true story, not made up, as a source. But for sure, one from each of these is one of your evidence. So an example of loyalty, if that's it. So whatever your 5 to 10 words, go here, and then you're going to put an example. So if I look right here, let's see if I can make this bigger without messing up everything. All right, so here's an example. So it said loyalty. here's what you'd have to do on the outside. You type what text it came from, what movie, which article, whatever. Saying farewell to a faithful pal. Marley showed his protection for John Grogan's kids by growling at a stranger. So I took information from the text, I paraphrased it. I didn't copy word for word, I paraphrased it in my own words. Then it says down here, highlight reasons and their sources in your map that you will use in your essay. Use a highlighting color for each example. So green goes with green, blue goes with. So what they mean, what we mean, the English teachers, is that I pick loyalty. This is an example of loyalty. If I have another example of loyalty, which you should, then you're going to put that one and type it here and put yellow. And then whatever other word you have here, friendship, whatever, you put your examples and then you color coordinate them. Okay? So you have 5 to 10 different words here. Then all the reasons and evidence that supports an example of whatever word you wrote here goes on the outside. And then you color coordinate them. Okay? So again, that's going to go down here. And again, you're going to have to add a text box up here. Text box, come up here, and then start typing whatever story or what you got it from, and then what the reason, example of a loyalty or whatever word you're doing at the time. And then highlight them the same colors. Okay? Now, what you're going to do is once you have all of these done, you're going to select 3 of the words that you have the most examples for and that you can write about in your paper. Okay? So, because this is going to be a 5-paragraph paper, your first paragraph is an introduction, and then the second, third, and fourth paragraph are your body paragraphs. That's where you're going to take this information from this circle that you put. So you're going to have your 5 to 10 words, but you're going to pick 3. And one of them is going to go for paragraph 2, one's going to go to paragraph 3, and one's going to go to paragraph 4. And then your 5th paragraph is your conclusion paragraph. So that's why you're going to want to pick, after you brainstorm 5 to 10 different ones, which one do you have the most evidence from, the one that's going to come out here, that you can talk about and write in your paper. Okay? So this is going to be a 2-day assignment. So this is for Friday and Monday. So I should not get any submissions for this on Friday because I want you to take your time and really think of examples from all the stories we've done. If you look down here, we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 just from Springboard. Then you did 2 here, or 3 maybe. So it's 8 sources plus your own experiences. Maybe you watch. So you have like 9 to 10 different sources to use. Now, again, when you are picking your 3 up here and your evidence that you have to show from it, you have to have a minimum of 1 Springboard example and 1 of the article. You can have more than 1 Springboard, more than 1 article, but 1 of each of those for sure. And then you can choose like something that's happened to you. But your whole entire paper cannot just be your own life experience. You have to have a Springboard source, an article source, and then you could have some of your own life experiences or these movies or other little video clips or other nonfiction real things that have happened. Okay? Again, I will talk more about it on Monday. If you have questions, make sure you write me an email. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay? So this is going to be, you're working on it Friday and Monday, because Tuesday we're going to use this information to start your outline of your paper. So make sure this gets done by Tuesday. And I wanted to say too, like I said, Mr. Moe and Mrs. Schultz are a day ahead of us, and they were saying a lot of kids were not putting much information on here, and they were submitting it, that they were done. So again, you need to give us enough information. Otherwise, I'm going to ask you to resubmit it and keep working on it. So don't just send it to me to be done. All right. Have a good day.